this is. This, that. Satan talk. She calling me veg, you know that she want me, she finna be riding with Saiyans. Lil' shorty and Balvin, you fumbled the back, so no going back, know that she's staying. You pull up with your boys, I pull up with my tree, tequila for breeze, how we spraying. They all ducking and dodging, keep blasting and knocking, the spread it, leaving you praying. You can call on your wolves, but I'm smoking that pack, they be calling to Saiyan a menace. You be talking a lot, Big Booty and John, next thing you'll be calling your dentist. Get hit with a drop shot, smash with a back, and I'm serving you up like it's tennis. You don't mess with the prince, I'm the best in the world, you can look me up, find me in Guinness. Look at the way Saiyans walk, all of these haters are big on their tall. When it comes time for battle, then they try to flock and they testing my patience, but I'm not a doc, yeah, we're leaving them broken and beaten and dead. Aiming my galaxy straight for the heads, then I take low shorty, we up in your bed. Bedtime sparring should make it a mess. If you really want to party with Saiyans, you better know we playing. We don't got time for the people who can't pop. Every morning we stay constantly training and then we steadily getting. We don't want anybody wasting our time. If the little skelly bastard walks in, we're gonna beat him again and letting nobody ruin our strides. If you try to come in 20 commit, you never went to the end of letting anybody damage our pride. Surpassing every limit, you know that we steady breaking. The Saiyans walking the party, you know we about to make it lit. Battle after battle, leaving all the haters quaking in the Space Force boots. Can't nobody stop the sages. Flying in with the Dragon Balls. We finna summon Shenron, that's a Dragon Call. Got the Zenny and the babes, yeah, we got it all. Everybody better pipe down when the Saints talk. Saints talk.
Yeah. Cover on the beat. They ain't ready for us. They ain't ready for. They ain't ready for us. They ain't ready for. They ain't ready for us. Hey. Saying talk, saying pride, we about to level up on that grind all the time. We don't really give no fuss. Got the boys, we on your block. We about to blow it up. Got the crew, you on a time. We about to turn it up. Hear a listen, talking this till I shoot them in this gun. I be training with my sands. We about to power up. Keep on gaining, never winning. They don't wanna fuck with us. All these haters buzz up. We already nephew tear them up. Yeah.
It shows us a day I'm not playing no games and I wanna be nuts without blood your birth. I'm the son of a prince, I can never be caught. I've been telling she's bitch, I can do this all day. In my timeline, killers, I'm so we leaving them clues. Y'all talking out gone, we back to go ruthless. Hit them with the final flash, leave them toothless. Mother, y'all let my kitchen shit be cooked. I'm ballin' so hard, legit, I ain't no rook. She give them more thought than the chocolate shit cook. Unleashing the front of her, we going stupid. SJ squad, Batman when I lose it. Just another Saiyans talking trash out music. Unless you get mad, one slice to remove. I don't even have to see no more names, cause they fool. You know what my Saiyans every day in the parkour. Let me get to the subject, since I'm a sister, go black, staying here lurking. In my SJ range, go 100 berserking. Mama could have fired from this rock stuff, now burn it. He just on my timeline, got my whole brain heard it. He thinking him mastermind, and the killing, he worthless. He's a monster in disguise, you can see through the person. Once I get revenge, all the plus I'ma be not worth it.
Come up in the game, I'm feeling to villainous. That's did he kill anywhere? Just steadily peeling. It's too diligent, cause I'm about to be coming up in the building, living big, attack everybody here, running for the throws of it. Every night I'm knocking back ounces into route. I'm a saying you don't know. Black lips are sticking like thick glue. Battle deities on the daily, that's what we into. If you ain't with it, you better pack up your bags, then get it. Cause if I fill up my mag, then I blast at your back. It's gonna feel like a jag, done bit it. Everybody back up. We about to walk them down. Leave a mark on the chalk, then we trace around. Wannabes will talk, that you yapping, they get really loud. But Saiyans talk with no hands, we don't make a sound. Saiyans talk.
Hello, everyone. How's it going?
You already know what this is. This, that. Satan talk.
Yeah, sorry, I was working into it. I haven't used this, scene in quite a while. So, I had to work out some of the things on it. How's it going, everyone?
You can call on your wolves, but I'm smoking that pack. They be calling to Saiyan a menace. You be talking a lot, Big Booty and John, next thing you'll be calling your dentist. Get hit with a drop shot, smash with a back, and I'm serving.
That's good to hear. Glad you all are doing alright.
You can look me up, find me in Guinness. Look at the way Saiyans walk. All of these haters are big on their tall. When it comes time for battle, then they try to flock and they test
I noticed. I saw you in there, Brian. At least for the time I was there.
If you really want to party with Saiyans, you better know we playing. We don't got time for the people.
Pretty sure he's doing what? Roblox now? Last time I checked, he was playing Roblox. Guess Fortnite didn't work out so well, huh?
We steady breaking the Saiyans walking the party, you know we about to make it lit. Battle after battle, leaving all the haters quaking in the Space Force boots. Can't nobody stop the sages.
Repo kicked your butt earlier? Dang. That's tragic.
Yeah. Cover on the beat. They ain't
How's my
ready
day
for
been?
us. They ain't ready for
Eh,
us. They ain't
kinda
ready
iffy,
for us.
but
They ain't ready for us.
I'll wing with
They
it
ain't ready for us.
for a while.
Hey, saying talk,
I
saying
hope everyone
grind,
else's
we
day
about
has
to level
been
up
alright.
on that grind all the time. We don't really give no fucks.
Anyway, everyone, y'all know what today is, which I understand. I was supposed to do it yesterday, which I apologize for. Sadly, I was doing a lot of things on my end. I was taking care of stuff. So, yeah, I was dealing with a lot of things, and I didn't felt in the right state of mind to, you know, do this Q&A yesterday. So I held it back to tomorrow when I'm more stable enough to handle it. I didn't want to do it yesterday, but yeah. Anyway, moving on from all of that, it's time for some Q&A. So you get to ask me questions of whatever kind, and I will answer the best way I can. So, time for questions. Ask away. And before anyone asks, no games, no nothing. This is a Q&A, so no gameplay today. It's just me and you. I answer your questions, you ask me questions. That's how it's gonna work. So, fire away. What's my favorite flavor of ice cream? Chocolate. My dream car? My dream car is... that's a good one. I never thought of much of a dream car in a while. So, I'm not in the... I don't know about that question. I never really thought of a dream car. I'll be honest, I was never really a fan of cars growing up. I mean, there was some that I liked, but I wasn't really a fan of owning a car at that time. I've seen my plenty fair share of what happens when you drive a car and the much worries you have to worry about when you're driving one, so... not fun. Not a fun experience growing up, but yeah. I never really had a dream car. Yeah. What's my favorite Dragon Ball Z character growing up? Ooh. There we go. My favorite dream car growing up, I gotta say, it's probably... I have to give it to Vegeta. I was growing up, I honestly liked Vegeta as I was growing into Dragon Ball Z. I always enjoyed hearing Vegeta's quotes, listening to him. Like, I honestly enjoyed Vegeta. So Vegeta is honestly my favorite Dragon Ball Z character. Welcome in, Razor. How am I doing today? Hanging in there. Do I like peanuts? I love peanuts. Tell me what do I think of the LGBT society and all that? I mean, it's alright. I mean, I have nothing against it. If that's what you're asking. I have nothing against the LGBT society. I have nothing against them. I already know what I am. I'm straight. So... Am I allergic to anything? No. As far as I'm aware, no. What's my favorite food? Put me in a hard market here. I gotta give it to I'll have to give it to like some chicken. There's all kinds of chicken that I like. They're yummy. I love the chicken. Agreed, Pinky. Agreed. Z Trunks and Z Yamcha are your favorite characters? That's understandable. What's my favorite game genres? I probably fucked that English up. I probably fucked that up. Ooh. Welcome in, Mystic. It's not there yet. It'll be there tomorrow. It'll be there tomorrow, so. But thank you, Mystic Bulbasaur.
Yeah. You already know what this is. This, that.
My favorite game genre, I have to give it to story and action. I love fighting games. Though there are some fighting games I won't play because I don't like the controls for them and how they work. But I am a big fan of fighting games. What video are you planning on next week? So there's a few that I thought of doing for this next month, but I'll have to see how I'll run them perfectly fine. Because next month, there's gonna be a lot of things that's gonna happen. I'll announce them all tomorrow when I do the birthday stream, which actually I'll say this, the birthday stream will be at a much later date because, you know, it's a birthday, friends and family want to hang out. I can't give you a proper exact time when I'll start the birthday stream, but all I can say is just keep your eyes out on the channel for whatever live stream is made and the time. Again, it's probably gonna have to be like it's gonna have to be like whatever time. I can definitely say it'll be somewhere between evening and nightfall. That's the best guess I can give you all. So, yeah. When am I available to fight on Sparking Zero? Depends. If it's any, I only have Sparking Zero on PC and Xbox. The problem is when it comes with PC is that I can barely run it sometimes, especially when it comes to fighting against other people. So it's kind of a hard bargain that I take. I mean, I can say this. I was damn lucky that yesterday I was able to run Sparking Zero just fine. Otherwise, we probably would have been recording that for like the longest time than intended to because of the lag and stuff. But yeah, it just depends how I do it, but I don't normally do a lot of fighting games on Dragon Ball a lot, especially when it comes to Sparking Zero. It's nothing against the people, it's just that my PC can't run Sparking Zero, you know, like a normal gamer. It's just a lot of things that I must do in order to run it. So, who's my favorite main character from the big three? I don't know. I don't really watch any of the big three shows. I never seen Ichigo, I never seen Luffy, and I never seen Naruto. Well, actually, no, I lied. I've seen Luffy and I've seen Naruto, but I never seen Ichigo. So between those two, I probably might have to get it to Naruto. I'll probably have to say he's my favorite, even though I don't like their shows and I don't like watching them. But I'll give it to Naruto for that. What's my first Dragon Ball game I played? If I'll be honest, my first Dragon Ball game I ever played, which was a long time ago, I think it was like during my middle school days. I went over to one of my friend's birthday parties, and he introduced me to anime for the first time. My first introduction to anime was Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. He introduced me to that game, and I honestly loved it. I had so much fun, and I honestly grew into Dragon Ball. That was the first ever anime and game I ever, I just started growing up with. Because I had no idea what anime was. I had no idea what Dragon Ball was. I didn't know anything. And my friend introduced me to Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, and I absolutely loved it. I had fun with it. What's my favorite movie? Ooh, there's a lot of movies. But the one I love is a movie called The Wild Robot. I love that movie so much. So much emotion into that movie. I absolutely love it. What would I like for my birthday? And that's a tough one. I don't know. I'm not really the one that knows what he wants for his birthday. I kind of stopped being that when I was like 12. I just got to the point where I didn't really care what I got as long as I got it. I didn't really care. What do I think of Pokemon, Digimon, and such games? I'm not really a fan of Pokemon games, neither the show. I kind of stopped being a fan of Pokemon for quite a while now. So, what do I work with? What do you mean by that, semi-perfect? I don't know what you mean. What do you mean, what do I work with? What's the worst pain I ever had in my life? The worst pain I had in my life? Kind of personal, but, I guess the worst pain was during work. I was cleaning a glass cup, and unfortunately, I didn't have one of those, what do you call it? Those, like, cup cleaners, like, you get, like, a handle and a brush, and it kind of, like, prevents you from, like, having to go, like, hands-on on the cup, like a glass cup, because if you apply too much force, you'll break it. Well, I was cleaning it, and it broke in the water, and the glass, and my hand went so far in that I got a cut on my finger, and I had to get it stitched. It hurt a lot. And trust me, I still have the scar. It's still here on my finger, but it doesn't hurt a lot. But that's probably what I'll say the worst pain of all, because that was one I actually almost passed out to. That was not fun. What's my favorite game? My favorite game will still and always will be Red Dead Redemption 2. That is the most greatest game I've ever played. And it still is to this day. Even if I can't play it, which I'm sad about, I still love it. It is the most funnest game of all. When will I ever stream one of the games? Crash, Spyro, DBZ Naruto, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Pokemon, Nagarishi. I'm not sure. It mostly depends on if I get to them or not. So yeah. Welcome in, Hi Howler. Sorry if I'm not getting to all the comments. Y'all typing so fast that I'm scrolling all the way back, so forgive me if I take a while to see your messages. You have to give me a second. Have I played Super Mario 64 Co-op DX before? I played Super Mario games, but that I'm not familiar with, Gamer Boy. Here's the only question I'm gonna have time to ask. How do you feel about being in a game that's not Legends? Honestly, really cool. It came as a surprise to me that Sparking Zero added, like, the earliest version of Shallot, like, before forms, before anything, which I'm not angry about, which I understand it. It's a celebration for Dragon Ball Legends' 7th anniversary for being out, but I'll be honest, I mean, I still like it and all, but I really do wish that in the future, it could be one of these things where they grow his character, like they started processing along the way, making stuff. I still believe that they will. They're probably just taking time and stuff to do it. But yeah. Have I ever seen what Kefka Hibino can do with the power after he became Kaiju number 8? I've never seen Kaiju number 8, so I don't know what you're talking about, and I don't know who you're talking about. Rolly Gaming Z, how am I doing? I'm hanging in there. How many games I streamed so far? Did you get more subscribers than Nathan did? Nope. No, far from that. No, I'm far from that. But I think I've streamed maybe a total of 50 games, if I have to take a guess. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't keep track of how many games I stream. Welcome in to Purple J. Oh gosh, where did I go? Chat wheel, you made me miss the question I was gonna ask for answer. How do I claim the name of Slick Shout? So I claimed the name years ago. Yeah, I claimed the name years ago, back when Slick Goku was alive during that time. And I kind of grew my character into it. Like, I kind of grew the name and all. And I wore it as, like, I had the name as, like, not to take anybody's place, nor do I will, and I won't. But I wore it as, like, a representation of Slick Goku. Because if I honestly haven't seen his YouTube channel and watched his videos, I would have been inspired to start my own YouTube channel. There's a few people, but Slick Goku was mainly one of the top 3 reasons why I started YouTube. So I continue wearing the name Slick Shallot to kind of honor him and, well, I guess I'll say it's a way of him being remembered, I'll say. But yeah. I can't go down too far. What are my thoughts on the dub version of Dragon Ball Daima? It's good. I like the Daima version. What's my real life job or career at the moment? I'm a kitchen helper. I wash dishes, I help prep food. Basically, only those 2 things. Pretty much. I'm just a kitchen helper. I sweep floors, do all that kind of stuff. Have I ever heard of 100% Wolf? No, I have not. Thank you, Cherry Tail, for the happy birthday wish. If it's too personal, I don't have to answer, but who was my favorite anime girl when you were younger and to this day? I'll have to give it to Android 21. Because she was honestly the first anime girl I seen. Because again, my friend, when I was in middle school and I was celebrating his birthday with him, introduced me to Dragon Ball. And he also showed me Fighter Z during that time, after we played a few matches of Xenoverse 2. And he showed me all the characters, and I saw Android 21, and I absolutely, like, she's my favorite. What if someone falls in love with you and let's say situation that person is gay? How would I deal with that situation? I honestly tell them that I'm not into that kind of stuff because I'm not gay. I'm not anywhere in the LGBT community. I'm straight. I like women. All that. Stand ready for your arrival, other me. Welcome in, Shallot Prime. No. I am not semi-perfect. Well, I can say a kitchen helper. Already said that. No. I still don't know what Kaiju number 8 is. I never seen the anime, so I don't know who or what you're talking about. Thank you, Sam RT. when did I and Gamer Goku became friends? So this was also a long time ago. I kind of worked my way up into being in that category. Let's say it took a lot of time and effort to get myself in. Like, sure, me and him kept like on a close daily DMs. Like, we were still friends, but at that time I was still underage. At that time, I think I was still under the age of 17 by the time I talked to him. So we remained as friends, but with content and stuff, we never got around to that until I hit the age of 18, and then it took a few months until they found a video I could be a part in, which was the Minecraft SMP video, and that's how it all started. Minecraft SMP is how I first started to actually be a part of the Goku community. Start being there. You're going to bed now. Understandable, Bulbasaur. Hope you have a good night. Where am I at? Okay, hold on. I can't see. I missed so much notifications. Out of curiosity, what do I hope is revealed for Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 when Future Saga Chapter 3 comes? I have no idea. I never gave much thought into Xenoverse 2 DLCs. They never really got any spark into me, so I don't even know. I don't even know. Kind of iffy. Have I ever cut shallots? No. I have not. Do I accept fan art as well? You sent one to Game of Goku before. You suck at drawing though. Oh, that's fine. I do accept fan art. You can check my videos. My recent one for the you check my videos for like my socials that you can at me at, or other than that, I do also have an email that's set in my About Me page that you can also send them to. If it's not there, I'll type it in the chat. But yeah, I do accept fan art. And also, I forgot to do this a while ago, so hold on. Let me do that, and then I'll do shoot. I'll do that. That's also my that's my Discord server as well. If you have Discord, you're welcome to join that server and also use that as a way to contact me if you have it. Yeah. Shadow on DBL is overpowered because it's powerful plot equipment, and when you try it, you end up one-shot each character. That's crazy. How did me and Giblet meet? Me and Giblet met through Twitter. He started RPing with me as Giblet, and I took the chance one day because a lot of people were asking me where Giblet was. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna hit this Giblet that I know on Twitter up, and we'll see, and I'll take a chance if he can voice Giblet. And he did. He voiced Giblet, and he sounded really good. So I was like, alright, bet. You're my official Giblet. There we go. I have a Giblet now. Yeah. Do I like Spider-Man? I love Spider-Man. He was one of the actual hero movies I grew up with. I grew up with Spider-Man. You got into Dragon Ball back 2015? Nice. Charlotte, how am I doing? I'm doing alright. Just answering some questions. I'm catching up to my chat as quick as I can.
She calling me veg, you know that she want me, she finna be riding with Saiyans. Look shorty about when you fumble the back, so no going.
Yeah, no, I'm not getting. Oh, wait, I saw a question and then my chat just went away. Happy birthday, Farmer Charlotte. I have not heard that in so long, guys. I'm surprised you still remember that. Have I ever played Dress to Impress, and would I like to play a late Fortnite birthday stream whenever I'm up to it in the future? I've played Dress to Impress before. Let's say a friend introduced me to it, and I was so lost on what to do on Dress to Impress because I did not know what to do. I was so lost, and it sucked for me because all the clothing there was always just for girls. It was never for men. So I was just screwed half the time because I was just trying to pick outfits and clothing that suit like a guy, and it just didn't work. I was so lost. And they were telling me just to do a female. I was like, no, I don't want to do a female. I didn't want to do a female. I wanted to do a man. I wanted to be a man.
They ain't ready for us. They ain't ready for us. They ain't ready for us. They ain't ready for. They ain't ready for us.
How do I do that voice of Charlotte? Okay, so out of character. So how I did it as a first, when I first began it, which was like a year ago, I think maybe close to 2 years now. I used to do it like this, where it was kind of a higher pitch now. Because back then I was aiming for the earlier version of Charlotte. So I started off doing this. But now I'm kind of trying to do it in a little bit of a deeper tone now, because you know in Dragon Ball Legend, in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, he has more of a deeper tone. But the problem is that my voice, when I go to Charlotte, it keeps switching in between, so I'm kind of stuck in the middle. It's still a work in progress. There's a work in progress where I'm trying to work my voice. That's kind of what I'm doing. That is interesting. That was one. Do I think Wandering still send me for my child blank? I don't know. Younger, you watched Dragon Ball Z Kai, and Vegeta was so cocky to me when you got used to it, and it actually inspired me, and the embarrassing part that I used to have a huge crush on him. That's an interesting one, but yeah, understandable. Don't worry everyone, I saw the bot and I got rid of them. I got rid of it, it's fine. If I probably missed other questions, I'm sorry. My chat is just, or my chat wheels just, it keeps going down whenever I'm seeing stuff, so if I don't get your questions back then, I'm sorry. Agreed, let's act like that did not happen. Let's pretend that never happened. But yeah, back then I'm still working out my voice to like do the deeper one and not the higher one that I used to do it. But it'll take a while for me to get used to it. It'll take me a while, but I know I'll get there soon. I just gotta practice more. I just gotta get used to talking so low at Charlotte now. Not like this anymore, because, yeah. There's a reason I had this pulled up. Why did I have this pulled up? I don't know. I don't remember why I had it up in the first place. Oh, why am I so goated? I have no idea. That's a great question. I have no idea.
Yeah. Cover on the beat. They ain't ready for us. They ain't ready for. They ain't ready for us. They ain't ready for.
You got Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Nice.
Same pride, we about to level up on that grind all the time. We don't really give no fucks.
Stream got delayed for a second. Yeah. I saw that.
fucking this. Chill out, shoot in this gun. I be training with my sands. We about to power up. Keep on gaining, never winning.
What's my favorite ice cream flavor? I've already answered that, but I'm pretty sure you weren't there when I said it. So, my favorite ice cream flavor is chocolate. Does my IRL friends watch my channel as well? Like, this always seems like an interesting little hobby to do, you know? I'll be honest, I have no clue. I kind of, with my high school friends, we've kind of went our separate ways. We still chat on occasions. Like, sometimes we're still friends, but I just never really kept too much of communication, so we kind of went our separate ways then and there. But I'm pretty sure I know at heart we're still friends. But again, I never kept track with them, so I don't know what they're doing now. I know that 2 people have moved, one's doing college, and yeah, that's pretty much all I know, but yeah. What's my favorite type of music? My favorite type of music is pop. I love pop music. What do I think of Superman new trailer? I'm honestly, I'm honestly excited for it. I'm honestly excited for it. I honestly am. I can't wait for it. Why did you have a dream about Goku playing the trombone last night? That's an interesting dream. That's a very, very interesting dream. What kind of birthday cake is my favorite? That's kind of a good question. I'm not really, I'll be honest, I've never really been a fan of, cakes, honestly. Cakes they never suit with me. I mean, there's some cakes that I'll enjoy, but there's not really a lot. I'm pretty sure there's only been, like, 1 or 2 cakes that I've ever enjoyed. I don't remember what the other one was, but I know that one was homemade. Like, it was made by one of my family members, and I love their cake. Yeah, birthday cakes have never really been my thing, I'll be honest. Never been my thing growing up.
Yeah, Kobe on the beat. They ain't ready for us. They ain't ready for. They ain't ready for us. They ain't ready for. They ain't ready for us. Hey, saying talk.
Yeah, and me and Giblet best friends? Yeah, we are. We're still best friends. We about to blow it up. Got the crew on the top. We about to turn it up. My dear birthday boy. Did I turn the background music? Oh, of course. Sorry if it's been loud. Well, never really said anything, so I never knew. My bad. There you go. I turned it down a bit. What's my 3rd favorite character to voice? Ooh. To be honest, I might have to give my 3rd favorite character, because there's 3 things I like to voice. One is, of course, you know, me, Shallot. And then the second voice is, if I can work my voice for it, because I haven't done this in quite a while. So I kind of need to remember myself again. But the other thing is the second character that I love to voice is Optimus Prime, leader of the Autobots. He is my favorite character to voice, and to be honest, he's been my longest voice ever to voice. I have voiced Optimus Prime for over 8 years now. been a favorite voice for me to voice act. And then my third one, it will probably have to be Gohan Black. Hello there, mortals. You're looking quite well, chat. But yeah, that's kind of been. But yeah. But yeah, that's kind of been my third favorite voice to voice. Yeah. Saw something else. What I saw. If I can only choose one game to play for an entire year, what would it be? Ooh. I'm sorry, I might still have to give it to Red Dead Redemption 2. I might still have to get it. I still might have to give it. I tried a cheesecake, Sky Stubbs. It's never really been my favorite. Again, I'm not a cake fan, so there's not really a lot of cakes I like. If I could do one power move from any anime, who would I choose? Ooh. To be honest, I'll be honest with this one. I like One For All from MHA. I love that power. That power move, oh, I love it so much. I know it's not a power move, but I love the core. Like, I love the power. I love One For All. It's like my favorite one out of all. I love it. No, shoot. They should hire me for that Gohan voice. I don't know about that one. What is the best fusion in my opinion? I'm giving that one to Gogeta. I love Gogeta. Mostly because he knows how to throw hands almost instantly and doesn't waste any time whatsoever. Nate, forget to see most of your comments. You see almost each one, hence it somehow makes you cooler. Gamer, gotta admit. Well, I mean, to be honest, I mean, I have a low view count than he does. I mean, I'll say, even to be honest, like, the struggle for it is insane, because there's just a lot of messages to see and read. Like, you just kind of have to, it's like pieces of paper in a hat. You just stick your hand in there, you pick blindly, and then you just pick one up, and then you read that. Like, there's so many people typing so fast. Even in streams that, like, don't even get a lot of attention, like, there's still a lot of people typing, and it's like, like, I want to read this one, I want to read this one, but there's so much going on, I can't even, like, see it. Like, okay, so I'll just do this. Will I be the next, Slick Goku? No. I won't be the next Slick Goku, nor do I want to be. You don't know anyone who can voice Vegito for real? Well, a fusion voice is kind of the most hardest one to do, because again, it's two voices combined into one, so it kind of takes like 2 extra people to voice one character. You said I didn't want to get possessed by Zamasu, but last time you checked, there was a black version of you. What happened? Simple. Simple. It happened. It just happened. So, yeah. You and Nathan should definitely make a video where I voice Gohan for a whole video if I want. That's a cool idea. I mean, it depends on him. It depends on him, honestly. I mean, I'm not going to take the place as a Gohan, but I'll take the place as a Gohan Black. Because I honestly love doing Gohan Black's voice. Plus, it's more easier for me, because I don't put much strain in my voice. So, I kind of prefer that one overall. Of the voices. Because I don't have to do extra for my voice. Do I prefer online play in most games? Not really. I've been more of an offline gamer for almost 6 years and still continuing. I mean, sure, I won't be able to see most of the enjoyment stuff in with online games, but I honestly prefer offline games, like single player ones, stuff I don't play with like online people. No, I have not. I have not looked up and see what 100% Wolf is about.
Yeah. Cover on the beat. They ain't ready for us. They ain't ready for.
What's the most funniest thing to happen to you ever on stream? My funniest thing to happen? I can't really recall. There's honestly a lot of things. There's a lot of funny things that happened to me ever on stream. There's been a few. My brain sucks at remembering them, so I can't quite remember all the funny moments, especially recent ones. So, but I know there's a few. I just don't know them. So I'm kind of iffy there. You honestly hope the weather in my place is a lot better in your place. Heat wave is exceeding limit too much. I believe I feel that. Heat wave sucks. Heat wave sucks way too much. It's honestly annoying, but you know, it's something we gotta deal with. Has my voice ever cracked at the worst moment? Yes. There has been many moments where I have voiced characters and they have cracked at the worst moment possible, and it caused me to restart the entire video because it screwed up way too much and I can't go back. I've had moments like that where my voice cracked at the worst moment and I had to restart an entire video because of it. It's not fun. Have I played Pokemon? No. I haven't been a fan of Pokemon games. The only thing that I can say, I've played Power World. I played Power World, and that's honestly one of my favorite games. Or not favorite game, but I like Power World because it gives all the similar, you know what, vibes. And it's honestly really fun, in my opinion. What's my favorite dessert? Not really sure. I don't really have favorite desserts. If I were to play any instrument, what would I play? Drums. I grew up playing drums. No, I haven't played drums in quite a long time, but if I had to play any drums, if I had to play any instrument, it'd be drums. You like summer, but this could be too much. At least we have public pools nearby that's costly, but still, lucky. I don't have a pool, I don't have a lake. I have a river, but I don't have a pool, nor a lake. Well, my family members used to own one. They used to own like a lake house, but they kind of had to sell it because they have, well, I mean, to be honest, we haven't been up there in quite a long time, and it was kind of taking money out of their, you know, taking a lot of money from them, so they went ahead and started selling it. So they just went ahead and sold it. So we no longer have a lake house anymore. At least my family members don't have one anymore, and we can't go up to anymore. So, yeah. Have I ever played Injustice 2? I played the first Injustice game on PS3. I haven't played Injustice 2. What movie game, what movie do I prefer mostly? I'll be honest, I'm not really sure with movie genres. I kind of just watch whatever. I can say during my times, without having any internet, I've mostly been watching every single show, every single movie that's ever existed. I've kind of watched them all. Well, not old ones, but you kind of get the point. Like, I just watched I watch close movies that I kind of grew up with. There's a lot of movies I've watched, and a lot of shows I watch too. There's been a lot. And I honestly can't keep track, and I don't know what genre I like. So yeah. If I could snap my fingers and any celebrity shows up, who would it be? I'll be honest, I'm also not a fan when it comes with celebrities. I don't have a favorite celebrity. I don't have one at all. There's not really a lot of celebrities I have with favorites, nor have I ever wanted to meet at all. There's never been a celebrity I ever wanted to meet. What if Goku Black, or not, what if Gohan Black had unlocked Super Saiyan 4? Would I consider it an upgrade? I mean, maybe. I don't know. When me and Goku played Dragon Ball Legends? No idea. All depends on him. He's more busier than I am, so it all comes down to him whenever he wants to do it. Have I heard of how the Injustice universe turned out? I saw. I've heard and saw. I watched the game version of it. I watched a show version of it. A movie version of it. I saw it all. I appreciate that, Sam.
She calling me veg, you know that she want me, she finna be riding with Saiyans. Lil' shorty about when you fumble the back, so no going back, know that she's staying. You pull up with your boys, I pull up with the tequila for breeze, how we spraying. They all ducking and dodging, keep blasting and knocking, the spread of the leaving you praying. You can call on your wolves, but I'm smoking that pack, they be calling it saying a minute.
Definitely not Rachel Zegler. She's okay actress, but after the incident with talking bad of fans, it's so viral. Again, I don't keep up with much celebrities. I don't know what they do. I don't pay attention what they do. So, yeah. Do I want to lose my Saiyan tail like Goku did at one time in Dragon Ball? No. I don't ever want to lose my tail. I've grown attached to my Saiyan tail. I don't ever want to lose it. If I lose it, I wouldn't be me. Do I know the American actor of Goku played French Horn? No. I don't keep up with Sean Schemmel. I don't know what he does, and nor do I pay attention. I really don't. I don't pay attention to what voice actors or celebrities do. I matter my own life. I worry about my life. I worry about what I do in the future. I don't have time to worry about all that other stuff. Dragon Ball Super is kind of modern and animation, of course. Understandable. Do I think Orange Piccolo and Beast Gohan was deserved? Orange Piccolo? Yes. I definitely agreed that Orange Piccolo was definitely deserved. Beast Gohan? I'm kind of iffy with that. Because I don't like how Beast Gohan looks similar to Super Saiyan 2 Gohan in his teenage, age. In his teenager age. It's just the same hairstyle, but longer. And white. I mean, it's cool, and I like it, but I just don't like how its resemblance to Super Saiyan 2 Gohan in his teenager age. I don't like it. Interesting event we're having, eh? We are indeed, Zaha. Welcome in. What's my... Oh, wait, hold on. Wrong one. Have I ever tapped into Super Saiyan 4? I did indeed. I tapped into my Super Saiyan 4 a long time ago. Unlike Dragon Ball Legends, I tapped into Super Saiyan 4. So I've always been a part of it. I just never got a chance to, you know, show it around a little bit. But yeah, this is Super Saiyan 4, shall it? How do you like it? Anyway, blah. Is there a Giblet in my universe? There is indeed. I do have a Giblet. just want to let me know that if I need a genuine friend who's always there, I'm always here for you, just like everyone else. I appreciate that, Eloise. You feel like you want to play horror Roblox games right now? That's understandable. Do I know the Daimo just like end from Boo Saga? I knew from the start that it was Boo Saga. I knew right from the start it's Boo Saga. I knew it from the start. And Ultra Instinct? I do have Ultra Instinct. Yeah, I have Ultra Instinct. I've been having that for quite a while now. You could say original animation was okay for the time its time back then. Now it's all modern stuff. Also, GT is considered canon, but fans do not want to acknowledge it because of poor story. Still good to me. Understandable. Very, very understandable. Shallot's a furry, confirmed. Haha, I'm a furry! There you go. Oh, wrong one. There you go. Then Zaha and Cumber's gonna be in the Shallot, Shallot's universe then? Maybe. Maybe, if I find a voice actor for them both. I don't know any voice actors of Cumber or Zaha. I never seen one, nor have I met one. Nor have I really asked around, so I'm not really sure who does one. But maybe, at some point in the future. Will I ever try Minecraft Horror Mod again? Maybe for a video. I don't think I'll ever try it for a stream again. Streaming that was kind of rough. I don't think I'll do that one ever again. When the Shallot stream comes, rip our voices that day. Oh god. Again, I don't think we'll be able to do a Shallot stream. I don't think we'll be able to do that. It's impossible. It's impossible. You literally have to be like tapped into my brain and know what I'm gonna say next in order for that to actually work. I don't know if that's gonna work. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work. That's the thing. That's impossible. That's an impossible feat. We might be able to get one thing in if we like practice a line that we wanted to do, but other than that, yeah, that's kind of it. Oh, anyway. To become a streamer like you, any advice for a beginner? Just be yourself. A lot of people like it when you're yourself. If you're not yourself, then they don't want to watch because you're not yourself. You're not being yourself. I'm actually gonna drop out of character. Just be yourself in it. Be yourself in the stream. Don't mind of anybody that says anything. Just be yourself. Continue doing what you're doing. If you love streaming and you love whatever it is you're doing, continue doing that. Don't let anybody ever tell you what you can and can't do. Just continue doing what you're doing. For a beginner, I know that like starting it is gonna suck because, you know, viewership is probably not gonna be the exact thing as you thought, but it's understandable. Viewership does not matter. What matters most is that you're having fun. You're having fun, you're enjoying what you're doing, that's all that matters. As long as you're having that, then you'll accomplish anything in a stream. Anyway, back to character. What's Gucci, Shallot? 2GS all day, RIP Reggie. Agreed. Welcome in. I'll talk about that later, tomorrow, Edis, for the birthday stream. Has Shallot watched the Devil Artemis movie about himself? I've seen it. Zaha's voice, you could probably do that, although you need some practice. Understandable. I'm still in my process of practicing my voice as well, so I understand that. I'm still practicing Shallot's voice, because I'm trying to get into a more... I'm trying to get to a new pitch, but I sadly keep switching, so it's kind of not working right. So it's gonna take some practice to get me switched from a different pitch, but I'll get there soon. Do I know the Flash Heart Lupin has been a high howler and leader of the Milford Pack for centuries? Again, I don't know what you're talking about. If you're still talking about Kaiju number 8, I, again, have not seen it, and I don't know what you're talking about. I haven't seen it, nor have I heard of it. If I woke up one day and realized that I grew 2 extra arms, what would be the first thing that I do? No idea. I don't know what I'll do with extra 2 pairs of arms. Also, welcome in, Slickbirds. Welcome in, Marlon Bowman. It's Shallot, or... I read that wrong. Hi, Shallot. It's me from the last stream. You have a question. Do I like Orange Piccolo or Beast Gohan? I like Orange Piccolo. What if you're streaming a bank robbery? Okay. Okay, not that type. Not that type of thing. Okay, again, I haven't seen 100% Wolf. I don't know what that anime is. I never seen it. Love my battle with Goku yesterday. Hyped to see more. Oh yeah, I love the fight. Though I gotta say, the Beam Clash was bullshit. I've had some moments I've lost to him with the Beam Clash. And they thought, I'll be honest, I would have won multiple times. But there was moments with the Beam Clashes that I lost because I never understood how Beam Clashes worked. So... I want a rematch someday. I want a rematch now that I know how Beam Clashes work. What? Am I game because I'm game, or am I game because game is you? That broke my brain a lot. Nick did mention that video he did with Shallot. He does look kind of sexy, that's true. Although still, I noticed the detail. I mean, hey. I kind of forgot that there's different audios with this thing, so that kind of scared me a little bit. I thought boss music was turned on. I thought somebody turned on the boss music on me. I was gonna say, who turned on boss music for me? Thank you, Cece, for the $5. Hi, Pookie. Would you like to receive one of my birthday gifts early? If you want, you can. I'm not against it. If you want to send them to me early, you can. Since I do have like 5 hours left before, you know, it changes. I can't really play a lot of music. I would want to, but I'm not familiar with how copyright works a lot. I don't want to play music that's owned by another creator that I'm not friends with. I mean, I've been playing this one, which is Saiyan Talk, for quite a while because it belongs to one of my friends. It belongs to one of my friends, CJ Voices, which is Saiyan Talk. This is the only music I use because this is the only one I asked if I can have permission to use in my streams and stuff. So it's the only music I got. I still gotta make my my whole list of music that's not copyright and kind of work with that. So yeah. check my DMs. I'll check them in a second. You recommend birthday cake, but I'm not a fan of cake, so there's other things he likes too. Yeah, again, not a fan of birthday cakes. Maybe CC can join me in tomorrow's streams, or Nate if he's free or available to. I don't know. It all depends, honestly. It depends how everything goes. I mean, I'm not gonna ask anyone to join me at all. I mean, I'm going to be, you know, I'm gonna be myself, as always, because I always enjoy being myself. Happy early birthday. Thank you, Super Vegeta. Let me look at this. Sorry. Nate is always busy, so his schedule is definitely tight. Also, technically, he's very busy. Yeah, I know. He's busy. I understand that. Which is why I don't ask him a lot for streams and stuff. So, yeah, I don't really ask Nathan a lot when it comes to wanting to do videos or doing streams, because I know he's very busy a lot of the time. So I normally leave it up to him whenever he wants to do something, because he knows his schedule, he knows mine. So it kind of works with him. I don't know his schedule. All I know is his content schedule and his streaming schedule. That's pretty much all I know. But he does other things beyond that. So again, I don't know. How's my relationship with Supreme Kai Time? I don't have a relationship with the Supreme Kai Time. I don't even like the Supreme Kai Time like that, to be honest. I mean, I don't have a relationship with Supreme Kai Time. I kinda don't. There's only one character that I'm ever in a relationship with, and that is an Android 21. That's it. No other character, just Android 21. You have Discord and joined my Discord server? Nice to hear, High Howler. Let me see these messages. There we go. Checked the DMs on Discord? What do you mean? Oh, well, if you meant friendship, then we're still friends with the. I'm still friends with the Supreme Kai Time. Just didn't know what you meant. You're just chilling before you have to clock in for work. Oof, I feel ya. It's for the difference between me and CC's guys is that we do it as a bit. Me and her haven't really confirmed. We haven't really made a confirmation about it, so we just kind of do it as a bit for jokes and laughs and giggles. We haven't never really confirmed it. So it's as all this, it's just a bit and it's just for jokes and giggles. Kind of all that is. You send the link. The link to what? I'm still checking my DMs and I don't see it. Have I heard of the Dragon Ball Z GT theme song growing up? I did indeed. It was right when I started getting into Dragon Ball Z. I think like a few months ago, I started getting into the show of Dragon Ball GT, and I watched it all from the beginning to the last episode.
Hey, saying talk, saying pride, we about to level up on that grind all the time. We don't really give no fucks. Got the boys, we on your block. We about to blow it up. Got the crew, you on the top. We about to turn it up. Hear a listen, talking this, till I shoot them in this gun. I be training with my sands. We about to power up. Keep on gaining, never winning. They don't wanna fuck with us. All these haters buzz up.
I see. That's 100% Wolf. Okay. Again, never seen it, so yeah. I'll probably give it a watch at some point. Watch the movie at some point, but yeah. GT is considered canon and manga. An anime aside having only 64 episodes unlike other series. Understandable. You cried at the end, no spoilers though, I promise. Understandable. You gotta get going soon. Hope you take care of us and lots of love and hugs. Have a great stream. Thank you, CC. Have a good day at work. When is my next live stream gonna be? It's gonna be tomorrow. I don't know the time zone yet because a lot of my friends and family members wants to do stuff with me for my birthday. So I don't know what the time will be when I'll do a birthday stream. If I don't get to it tomorrow, I'll definitely get to it to Monday. I'll get to it Monday as a makeup for not being able to do it tomorrow, which is, I'm pretty sure, is going to be understandable. I won't have time to. But again, I'll see. If I can't get to it tomorrow, I'll get to it Monday. If I had the chance, what anime would I permanently go to? Or isekai to? If I had the chance to go to an anime, the anime I would want to go to probably might it might honestly be, I guess, probably, I don't know, there's not a lot of anime places I want to go to, but I guess I'll probably do, probably MHA if I have to take a bet. I might go to MHA because, respectfully, I don't want to go to an anime world where everyone is like universe busters. I don't want to go there. I'm good. agree on that one, Sky Stubbs. I agree with that one. I agree with that one. GT did ruin, or not, well, they wasted Piccolo and Gohan. But, I mean, they did a little bit, but it's fine. But welcome in, Drip Vegeta. You watched Dragon Ball Super, nice. Your top 3 will be DBZ, MHA, and JJK, nice. I should watch Naruto? I've tried getting into Naruto, it's never really been a fan for me. I've tried getting into Naruto. I could never get into it. I've tried. Believe I tried. I can't get into it. I just can't. What kind of food I like to eat? Chicken. I like chicken. Bunch of chicken. Oh, lot of chicken. Getting any work is so frustrating. That's understandable, Time Patroller. Welcome in, Time Patrol. It's been a while since I've seen you. Hope you've been having a great day so far, and have been for the past while time. Super Series is more funnier with introductions of Beerus, Whis, and Zeno, etc. through Krillin becoming Cop. Really made his character less developed now. I mean, true, but, true, and I will admit, Super is definitely more funnier when it comes to, introductions and all the other things. They have more funnier interactions than most of anything. But I guess I can say, for most is, I don't know, I'll be honest. Super's definitely been more funnier. Welcome in, PSOF. And no, you're not late. Surprisingly, it's only been an hour. Though it feels like I've been talking for like 3 hours. Almost crazy how time is, flowing, slowly. Cause I've honestly thought I've been talking for more than 2.5 hours now, but it's only been an hour and 17 minutes. Kinda crazy. You had to get back into Super because it didn't give you the same hype as the others. You just ate chicken and we both love MHA. Could we be lost long buddies? That would be interesting. No, I've not seen the trailer yet. I'm saving the trailer for when I'm done streaming. You've been trying, the situation is in the works. Understandable, Time Patroller. I should watch Squid Games? I've tried to get into it, but I couldn't get past the second episode. I was done. I couldn't get into it. Okay, One Piece is another thing I could not get into. I lasted like one episode into it and I was like, I don't want to watch it again. I didn't like One Piece. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. One Piece didn't strike me. When I watched it, it didn't strike me as entertaining. It just, I don't know, it didn't strike me as something I wanted to watch. It was just something I don't know, I didn't want to watch. So I didn't get into, well, that's the thing. If I want to get into an anime, I don't want to skip seasons. I don't want to skip it because that kind of loses the point. It loses the point of an anime if you're skipping a season or an arc. Like, what's the point? You can't say you watched an anime and then said like you skipped most of everything and only got to an arc. Like, that doesn't count as like you fully watched an anime. For me and how I work, if I want to watch an anime, I have to watch the first episode of it. If I can't get past the first episode, I won't watch the entire series. That's just how I work. That's how it works for me. That kind of works for me when it comes with anime and most of anything. If I don't watch the first episode of the series, then I won't get into it. You would say the One Piece kind of lost its track after the Egghead arc? Understandable. I see that Edis and Sky's Dubs are having a Dragon Ball GT conversation, which is interesting. I'm not against it. Am I gonna play Roblox or Fortnite as my next stream? I'm not really sure. I'll be honest. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Or I'm not really knowing what I'm gonna do for a next anime, to be honest. Or not. English! Speak! I don't know what I want to do for, I don't know what I want to do for, like, for my next stream. I don't know what I'm gonna do, so, I don't know. It kind of comes down to what I can think of. Do I have a pet? I do have a pet. I have a dog and a cat. So I have, kind of have two pets. A dog and a cat. One of each.
With the Dragon Balls, we finna summon shit raw unless a dragon call. Got the Zinni and the babes, yeah, we got it all. Everybody better pipe down when the Saints talk. Saints talk.
Yeah.
What anime best represents me today? A cat. A cat kind of represents me, I'll be honest. A cat represents me because I like being lazy. I don't know, it's just a me thing. I like being lazy. I like to sit back and be lazy all the time. So, cat kind of represents me. You hope Toyotaro remakes GT better too in a very good way, similar to what Diamond did. To be honest, I don't want them to touch GT. GT's perfect the way it is. I don't want them to touch it. Sure, they could improve more of the story, but I don't want them to touch it. I don't want them to touch it because, you know, well, you probably not know, but I just don't want them to touch it. I don't want them to touch GT. I don't want them to make it better. I think it's perfect the way it is. It's kind of not right to, you know, touch something. I don't know. I'm probably just being crazy, but I don't know. I just don't want them to touch Dragon Ball GT. Because I already like the Super Saiyan 4 form in there. I just don't want them to touch it, and then they ruin that form by turning it into another Diamond one. Like, I just don't want them to ruin it. That's what I just don't want them to ruin that, because everyone grew up with that Super Saiyan 4. And if for them to touch it and possibly ruin it, you know, it kind of ruins the whole point. Like, you ruin something, a form everyone grew up in. Do you think we'll get Dragon Ball AF? No idea. No idea, though I would honestly love to see a Super Saiyan 5. I think it'd be cool. You gotta go do something. You'll sing me a DM later through Brother at midnight. I may or may not see it, but we'll talk later. You're gonna do something discussing with Wandering, hello? Understandable, Giblet. Hope you have fun, and I'll see you in the next one. Am I a Christian? I believe in Jesus, but I'm not a Christian. Not yet, though. Oh, excuse me. Do I wish Shallot in DBS for Season 2? Yeah. The king himself. Hi, Shallot. I hope you reached your goal for 4K subs. You subscribed, by the way. Thank you very much, the king himself. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah, I just don't... I think it's best for something like that to just be sit off and, like, let it be its own thing, because everyone's been... You know, again, it's a form that everyone grew up with, and it's also a show that everyone grew up with. It'd be wrong for them to touch it and then ruin everyone's childhood, because it's a show that everyone grew up with. I don't want them to ruin that. God bless you as well, PSR. Welcome in, do you see Young? I hope I didn't butcher your first name. I'm sorry. Can you keep me in prayer shout if you want? How many characters do you think will get to be canon? I'm hoping for I'm still hoping for Cooler to be a canon character. I still want him. I need Cooler to be canon. I need him to be canon. How strong am I in real life? I'm not really that strong. I'm not really that strong, I'll be honest with you. I'm not strong. I'm really not. I ain't that strong whatsoever. I could probably lift like 130 pounds. That's about it. I can't lift anything else stronger than that. Have I seen the Shallot mods for Sparking Zero? I have indeed, and I am going to record a Shallot mod for Sparking Zero very soon. What's my favorite snack and color? Mine is orange and orange. So both oranges. Got it. My favorite snack, I'll probably have to give to Flamin' Hot Cheetos, the crunchy ones. And then my favorite color, it's gonna be blue. I like blue. I should watch RDC World then, or Cory Kenshin. I actually watched Cory Kenshin, and actually, Cory X Kenshin is also one of the top creators in my top 3 that inspired me to continue doing YouTube. I watch Cory Kenshin a lot, and I enjoy watching his channel and stuff. Have I got stung by a bee? I had once. I think it was like when I was 8 or 9 years old. I was playing in one of the kiddie pools. You know that little tub that, you know, you bring out. It's like a miniature pool, and you fill it up with water, and you let the kids play in it and all that stuff. I was playing in there, and then all of a sudden, I heard a buzzing noise in my ear, and I was splashing water because I thought it was in my ear, and then out of nowhere, I got stung in the ear, and it hurt a lot. I knew it was a bee too, because I saw the bee last I was holding my ear, I saw the bee in the water, so I knew it was a bee that stung me. And my family members told me that it was just a fly, but I knew it was a bee. He's funny but watchable? He is indeed. He's a very watchable person. Is it about to rain in my area? Let me look. No. It's not gonna rain in my area. It won't rain till tomorrow. Right now, it's just mostly cloudy. You were wondering if you could be part of the mods in your server. If I'm okay with that, since you've been decent and trustworthy. Well, To be honest, well, to be honest, to be a mod like that, I have to, like, it's more than, like, you being decent and trustworthy. I have to know you, like, as a friend. If I don't know you much as a friend, even if you are decent and trustworthy enough, I still won't give you mod permissions for my server or my streams, because I don't know you I don't know you. I only know that the only thing I know of you, Eloise, that you're an artist. You did fan art for Nathan and all that. I don't know you. That's all my information of you. That's all I know of you. That's all I know you about. So, I mean, I would like to, because again, you have proven you're decent and you're trustworthy. But again, I don't know you as a friend. I only know you as a person who does art, and you've done fan art for Nathan. That's all I know you for. I have to know you as a friend before I do something like that. Have I ever read the Dragon Ball Super arc or Super manga? I have read some manga. Guts is your favorite character? Nice. It'll rain every day in the afternoon this week for you. Dang. Have I been to the Philippines? No, I have not. Have I traveled anywhere before? I've traveled, but I'll be honest, it's been a while since I traveled a lot. I think the last state I ever traveled to was, Tennessee. You have a question? Have you been to Night City yet? I have not. I've not been to Night City yet. I should play One Touch on Roblox. I'll be honest, I don't play a lot of Roblox a lot. I only play it whenever a friend of mine is playing it, or whenever they, beg and ask me to play it, or whenever someone else is streaming it and then I join in. Or I stream it myself. Other than that, I don't play it on my alone time. I play it whenever my friends want me to play it, or basically beg me to play. You're too lazy to get up from your bed and don't feel like doing anything. That's understandable, Ariel. That's understandable. It's really fun and updated at 9. Interesting. Again, I probably won't get into it unless I'm playing it with a friend that I know when they beg and ask me for it to get on. Or I'm joining someone for a stream and they're playing Roblox. That's kind of the only times I'll get on. Or if I'm streaming Roblox. That's kind of the only 3 times I'll ever get on Roblox. You're getting Dark Souls 1 Tuesday. Nice. So, I have been to Tennessee. I have been to Tennessee indeed. Ooh, my arm. Whew. Ah.
Every night I'm knocking back ounces into route. I'm saying you don't know what we done been through. Staring in the apocalypse, just sticking like thick glue. Battle deities on the daily, that's what we into. If you ain't with it, you better pack up your bags and then get it. Cause if I fill up my mag, then I blast at your back. It's gonna feel like a jag, done bit it. Everybody back up. We about to walk them down. Leave a mark at the top, then we trace around. Wanna be taught that you japping, they
Would I like if Goku and Giblet were in the same stream as me? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't really care who joins my streams or not. I really don't care. I mean, if they want to, they can go right ahead. All they have to do is ask me, and I can let them in and all that. But I mean, I know everyone's busy. I know Giblet's busy. I know Goku's busy. So I don't really ask them to do a lot. So I just normally let them tell me that they're free, and if they want to join me, they're welcome to join me. You understand that? It makes sense. But if I want to get to know me, you should chat more. If I'm feeling comfortable to chat with me, I'm comfortable to chat with mostly anybody. I mean, I've been chatting to most of anybody. Though, my response time kind of sucks, because I don't really chat back a lot. And that's like for most of everybody, including my closest friends. I will not talk back for like hours. So, yeah. You got a hamster last Sunday from your parents. His first name is Nibbles, but you think you'll name him Shallot as a middle name? So Nibbles Shallot? That's an interesting name. But very cute. Have I played Sonic the Hedgehog? If yes, no, I have not played any Sonic the Hedgehog games. I mean, I had a Sonic game, but I never really got into it. I didn't get into it. I watched like Sonic shows and Sonic movies, but I didn't really get into playing Sonic games. Not a lot. Yeah, what about the last name, Pinky? What's his last name gonna be? Cause you got his first name, then you got his middle name. What's his last name? Is it Nibbles, Shallot, Pinky? I don't know. I'm just randomly guessing right now. Back on your lurking? Interesting. Wondering. Have I played Among Us? I have played Among Us. It's been a long time since I played it, but I've played and have Among Us. How far we got in subs? Great question. Let me check. As of right now, as of right now, we're at 3,784. That's kind of how far we've gotten into. Alright, bye-bye, Toon76. Thank you for joining the stream and, giving me all your, questions that I can answer, and I'll see you in the next one. You should hang out with me more often as you can, but you get busy as hell. Yeah, I know, Skies. I know you're busy, Namekian. You'll be streaming Tuesday? Nice, Time Patroller. I wish you luck for your stream. On Twitch, nice. I inspired you to be a YouTuber. Nice to hear, Drip Vegeta. You was playing Sparking Zero and you almost lost to an Ultra Instinct Goku. I feel that. I feel that. Really, I do. It's not fun when you're losing to an Ultra Instinct Goku. He's not fun to fight. Really not. He's annoying. Oh, shoot. Wrong button. Now.
Cover on the beat. They ain't ready for us. They ain't ready for. They ain't ready for us. They ain't ready for. They ain't ready for us.
What are y'all doing? Is Wondering being bad again?
On that grind all the time. We don't really give no fucks. Got the boys, we on your block. We about.
All right, bye, Vegeta. Hope you have a good one. You're gonna order Sparking Zero from Amazon on Tuesday. It's only on sale for $45. Nice. You just named Nibbles randomly, to be honest. You was gonna call him Katsuki Injiro Kirishima, but you just named him Nibbles. You guys can give him ideas. It would be more fun to have a middle name for you guys. Interesting. Shaolin and Xenoverse 2 will be nice. I mean, it'll be interesting. Maybe someday in the future that'll happen, but maybe I think, well, I don't know. Maybe it might happen. Not sure. But, yeah, we'll have to see. Cause I think it'll happen. Just gotta get the depth some time. Welcome in, Ultra Gogito. My voice is hurting because I keep switching pitches. Because I'm trying to remain in the... I'm trying to keep in the deep area, but I keep switching it to the high one. Kind of messing my voice a bit. How long I'm gonna stream for? I don't know, maybe another 30 minutes, I suppose.
Yeah. You already know what this is.
Ugh, excuse me. What did you miss? Not really a lot, Ultra Gogeta. Or Gogito. Not really a lot. We just been answering I just been answering questions and all that, so kinda really didn't miss a lot. I see Goku is playing Roblox Squid Games. Or he's playing Squid Games on Roblox. That's interesting. Do I want chicken? No. I've already had chicken a while ago, but thanks for the offer. Will you be going Mike and Ice Cream? Alrighty, Time Patroller. Nice for you to stop by and hope you have an amazing day. You don't know if someone asked? You know if someone asked already, but how am I? I'm doing alright. Kinda hanging in there. But I'm alright so far. Oh shoot.
Saying talk, saying pride, we about to level up on that grind all the time. We don't really give no fucks. Got the boys, we on your block. We about to blow it up. Got the crew, you on the top. We about to turn it up. Hear a listen talking this, chill I shoot them in this gun. I be training with my sands. We about to power up. Keep on gaining, never winning. They don't wanna fuck with us. All these haters buzz up. We alright, nephew, tear them up. Yeah.
Welcome in, Mosey. had chicken and veggies for lunch earlier, so you got nice to hear. Woo. Alright. Putting the voice in timeout for now. Switching. Just heard my voice a lot. Oh, I need to give it a break. I'm gonna give it like maybe a 20-minute break for now. Because, whew, that hurts. That really, really hurts. My voice a lot. But, yeah. I'll remain in my normal voice for 20 minutes. What's the song name? The song name is named, Saiyan Talk by, CJ Voices. Need a wandering hug? You've been told you give good hugs. There's a war between skies and wandering. It's just them joking around. It's not a war with them.
Smoking that pack, they be calling it saying a menace. You be talking a lot, big book to your jaw, next thing you'll be calling it Dennis. Get hit with a drop shot, smash from the back, and I'm serving you up like it's tennis.
Don't even ask what I was doing. I was mixing random songs into beats for some reason. I don't know. No idea what I was doing there. What's my dog's name? My dog's name is named, Dixie. And just for no confusions, I'll type it in here. That's my dog's name. My dog's name is Dixie. D-I-X-I-E. Who is my favorite character in Dragon Ball? Vegeta. Vegeta is my favorite character in Dragon Ball. You once saw a Piccolo Black art and you was stunned to see it yourself. Interesting. Tiresome. What's my favorite color? My favorite color is blue. That's my favorite color. My favorite color is blue. Ooh, back. My back. Hey. My back. My back hurts. My mind here. It's a dangerous mind when someone's alone in a world, in a room by themselves, thinking in their thoughts. It's fun. My cat's name is named Bootsy. I'll also type that in the chat as well. My cat's name is Bootsy. B-O-O-T-S-Y. Which is a funny story, actually. Is Bootsy is actually named off of someone who's named Bootsy Collins. I don't know if that name is familiar to anybody, but it's a legit name. Look it up. Look him up. Look him up. Look up Bootsy Collins, y'all. That's an interesting name. It was apparently named after someone that my family member grew up with.
Same talk. She calling me veggie, you know that she want me, she finna be riding
Yeah.
with Saiyans.
My mother named our cat Bootsy Collins after a American racist and singer. So it was a long time ago. She grew up with that. She grew up with that one. You're back. You went to charge your phone and get your other device. Understandable, Pinky. You was definitely stunned about it, and you was just researching new things you need for your channel project, which you usually do. Understandable. Don't forget to drink iced tea or whatever to get me staying hydrated since these heat waves are on the rise. Understandable, guys, and don't worry, I'm taking drinks. Do I know how to drive? I do know how to drive. And if your next question is going to be what do I drive, it's a Silverado Chevrolet. Welcome in, Eagle. I'm a furry. Well, of course I am. I'm a furry. Yee.
If you're with it, you better pack up your bags and then get it. Cause if I fill up my mag, then I bust your back. It's gonna feel like a jag, done bit it. Everybody back up. We about to walk them down. Leave a mark at the top, then we trace around. Wanna be so talk that you jump and they get really loud. But say talk with your hands, we don't make a sound. Say talk.
What's he doing? What's Gamer Goku doing now? He's still complaining, or not complaining. He's still playing Squid Games.
Yeah.
Nice. Figured he is still.
You already know what this is. This, that.
Did it do?
Same talk.
Don't trust him driving. Remember what happened in Sons of the Forest? Okay, look. In Sons of the Forest, you're driving a golf cart on a dirt road. There's no, like, driveway, no nothing. You're stuck on an island. Alright, at least my driving was better than everyone else's. What's my top 5 anime manga? Dragon Ball, MHA. That's kind of much the only things I can remember of. I don't remember what's anime and what's not anime. So, my only top 2 would just be Dragon Ball and MHA. I see you, Ariel, with your cat in the box.
Yeah. Cover on the beat. They ain't ready for us. They ain't ready for us. They ain't ready for us. They ain't ready for. They ain't ready for us. Hey, saying talk, saying pride, we about to level up.
I answered your question, Aaron. I did. It just took it took me a while to get to the question because a lot of people was here and chat was going really fast, so it took me a while to get to the questions. But I answered your question. Don't worry, Aaron. I answered your question. And I saw it. I've not seen Hunter x Hunter, nor have I seen Yu Yu Hakusho. I've not seen those two. Or actually, no. I haven't. I have seen. I've seen shorts of Hunter x Hunter, but I've never seen Yu Yu Hakusho. You're good, Aaron. Have I eat bangus? No. I don't know what a bangus is. Yu Yu Hakusho is the same era as DBZ. Interesting. Again, I've never heard of it, nor have I seen it. I don't even know what it is. So, yeah, kind of beating in the bush with it. Because I don't know what that is. If I can appear in any game that isn't related to Dragon Ball, what would it be? I would love to be in the Cowboy Saga, which is Red Dead Redemption 2. I want to be a cowboy and I want to not wrestle, but I want to lasso horses. I want to be in those times. I want to know how it feels like to be a cowboy in the Western ages. I want to know how it feels like. So I would honestly go to Red Dead Redemption 2 for my game. It sucks they never made a sequel to that anime. Oh, interesting. Ow. Ow. The eye. Ah, I just poked myself in the eye by accident. That's fun. Flying in with the Dragon Balls. We finna summon Shenron, that's a Dragon Call. Got the Zenny and the babes, yeah, we got it all. Everybody better pipe down when the Saints talk. Saints talk. Yeah. Cover on the beat. They ain't ready for us. They ain't ready for. They ain't ready for us. They ain't ready for. They ain't ready for us. Hey. Well, I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm American. What do you want from me? I'm American and I'm on the eastern side. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Yep, R.I.P. to the one that we know. Yu Yu Hakusho is actually about a character that saved a child but ended up dead, so he technically met his personal reaper and he gets another chance. That's a detective with a team. Thank you for the spoiler. Now you ruined it. I'm kidding. Move. My bad. My bad. I was hearing Game of Goku's outro music in my ear, and I just started humming along to it. My bad. Very catchy. Very catchy. Nah, you spoiled it, guys. You ruined the anime for me, so I'm never gonna see it, because I already know about it. You gave me too much details. You gave me too much information about it. Now I'm never gonna watch it, because you spoiled it for me. You ruined it. You blew it. What's my favorite form in all of fiction? If we're going by fiction, it's Super Saiyan God. Super Saiyan God is my favorite form. I love this transformation. Super Saiyan God is peak. I love it. If given the chance to learn, would I take the time to learn how to use Goku's Kamehameha attack? I would. No, it doesn't. It didn't. No, it doesn't get me interested because now I know the info. Now I know the info. Now I don't want to watch it now because I already know the info. So it's kind of already spoiled for me. You're a Filipina. Nice.
They ain't ready for us. 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 Hey, saying talk, saying pride, we about to level up on that grind all the time. We don't really give no fucks. Got the boys, we on your block.
Do I want Ryan to retire already? Who's Ryan? From Ryan World? I don't know who Ryan World is. So I can't really say. You stopped watching anything for a month because oh yeah. I mean, I was hurt by it. I mean, it's sad and hard to see someone at a young age go that quickly, like, leave the world that quickly. It was sad and hurtful, but yeah, don't really want to get much into it, respectfully. Yeah. You meant to ask, would I smash Android 21? I would. You just finished watching Goku stream, so you came here? Nice. Good to hear. Here's a fun fact. Akira Toriyama was actually great friends with the creator of Sonic the Hedgehog. That is why there's so many Dragon Ball references in the Sonic series. Oh, I know. I know of it. How do I come up with Slick Shallot? I came up with Slick Shallot because I wanted to wear, or I wanted to use the Slick name as a way to, like, as a way of honoring Slick Goku for inspiring me to be in YouTube, like inspiring me to do YouTube. So that's how I came up with Slick Shallot.
with a drop shot, smash with a back, and I'm serving you up like it's tennis. You don't mess with the prince, I'm the best in the world. You can look me up, find me in Guinness. Look at the way Saints walk.
Yep, I also know that Akira Toriyama was friends with Jackie Chan. Goodness gracious, five hours? Jeez. Supposed to go for an hour. What the heck? Why do I wear my shades often? Because they're a part of my character. They're a part of my character and they're a part of my channel. That's why I will never take them off. And would I at least take them off? Will I at least take them off in one of my videos? No. Nope. The shades are a part of my character. They're also a part of my channel. So I will never take these off. How did I join Gamer Goku? I joined him during the first Minecraft SMP of his channel, which was the beginning of it until we changed it to Dragon Block C. You don't know what you sent? I don't know what you sent either, PSOF. I don't know what you sent either. When is my next live stream? I have no clue. All I know is that it's either going to be tomorrow or it's going to be Monday. Did I think about quit? What do I mean about quit? What did I think about quit? Is that a person named Quit? Or someone with a channel named Quit? I don't get... You sent a crying woman? I don't know. Is it a crying woman? I don't even know. I ain't even sure what that is. That's a very interesting thing. I don't even know what that is. I'm not even sure. Kind of interesting. So it's a channel named Quit. Who has a channel named Quit? Am I ever going to do a Sparking Zero stream? When I get a better computer that can run Sparking Zero just fine. I can tell you right now, I can't handle Sparking Zero when I stream it. I will be lagging so hard. The game will be glitching and lagging so hard. It is not fun. So, I will say Sparking Zero when I get a better PC. What are my thoughts on Kefla? I mean, she's alright. She's alright. I mean, I don't really like her character because of her personality and a lot of other things, but she's okay. She's an okay character in my opinion. She's alright. Your break's over, you'll be back in the few if the stream's still going. Probably won't be, for like, maybe another 30, actually no, 20 minutes. But, other than that, hope you had fun, and I'll see you in the next one, Aaron. Have a good one. No, it's not the maps, it's the game itself. I can't run the game fully. I can't run the game fully. That's what I'm saying. I can't run the game fully. It won't do anything with the maps or anything else. I can't play the game. Did I play Bloons TD 6 or 5? Also, every fan of DBZ know this Akira forget a lot. I don't know what Bloons TD 6 or 5 is. I don't know what that is. Never heard of it. Do I like Vegito, Shallot from Dragon Ball Legends, or Gogeta? So if you're trying to ask if I like Vegito, Shallot, or Gogeta, it's still gonna be Gogeta. Though I do like Shallot, so I'm putting it like this for those three. Gogeta's number 1. Shallot is 2. Vegito is 3. And now I have it worked like this. Vegito's got drip, Gogeta's got the fist. That's how it works. That's how I got it work. Vegito's got the drip, Gogeta got the fist. No, Paris, Abney. It's actually a half picture of Super Saiyan Blue and Super Saiyan 4. Well, actually, no. That's how my profile pic was at the, well, no. Actually, no, I lied. I lied to you, I'm kidding. Yeah, it was a half picture between Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan Blue. It was like that for a while, and then I've had a logo made, and I used it as like my little like logo thing on the side of like videos and stuff. And I was like, you know what? It's already a good profile pic logo, so I might as well wear it. So I now changed it to that, cause yeah, it was a lot better than the one I had a few whiles ago. So yeah, it's a fun game. Okay, I will look at that.
She want me, she finna be riding with Saiyans. A shorty about when you fumble the back, so no going back, no that she's staying. You pull up with your boys, I pull up with my tree, tequila for breeze, how we spraying. They all ducking and dodging, keep blasting and knocking, and spreading, then leaving you praying. You can call on your wolves, but I'm smoking that pack, they be calling it Saiyans. You be talking a lot, big boot to your jaw, next thing you'll be calling it Dennis. Get hit with a drop shot, smash with a back, and I'm serving you up like it's tennis.
Dragon Ball Super Gogeta. The first one. The first one, Frisk. So my perfect, it's Dragon Ball Super, so technically Super Saiyan Blue, and then you got Super Saiyan Gogeta from Fusion Reborn. Well, it's confirmed by, it's confirmed, I think, if I remember this, because I remember somebody stated this, that Akira Toriyama stated that Beast Gohan was a lot stronger than Ultra Instinct Goku. So, Beast Gohan's got that in the bag. And there's also been a comic that's, well, I shouldn't really, no, that don't count, never mind. Teenager Gohan can solo the verse of Invincible because Gohan is at that point a planet buster because he can blow up a planet at any point in time. While versus Invincible, as far as I'm aware, they do not have, there's nobody in that world that can destroy a planet. They can damage anybody in a planet, but they can't blow it up. As far as I'm aware, as far as I've seen Invincible, nobody in there is a planet buster. Or no one has the power to blow up a planet. I don't like Rivian. That is worst character. Before transformation, yes. After transformation, hell no. You like Gogeta's Super Saiyan 4 and Super Saiyan Blue, understandable.
back up. We about to walk them down. Leave a mark at the chalk. Then we trace around. Wanna be so tall that you yapping, they get really loud. But say talk with your hands, we don't make a sound. Say talk. You already know what this is. This, that. Same talk. She calling me veggie, you know that she want me, she finna be riding with Saiyans. Lil' shorty about when you fumble the back, so no going back, know that she staying. You pull up with your boys, I pull up with my tree, tequila for breeze, how we spraying. They all ducking and dodging, keep blasting and knocking, the spread it, leaving you praying. You can call on your wolves, but I'm smoking that pack, they be calling it saying a menace. You be talking a lot, big
Beast Gohan has always been stronger than Ultra Instinct. You agree? Yeah. I don't know about that. Okay. Potential. I don't know about that one, guys. I see no potential in Kefla. I put nothing with Kefla. No Kefla. No. I see no potential in that one. Nuh-uh. Battle after battle, even all the haters quaking in the Space Force boots, can't nobody stop the sages. Flying in with the Dragon Balls, we finna summon shit raw unless a dragon call. Got the Zinni and the babes, yeah, we got it all. Everybody better pipe down when the Saints talk. Saints talk.
Yeah. Cover on the beat. They ain't ready for us.
True Ultra Instinct, again, doesn't really do much of anything. It's not a power-up, it's a technique. It doesn't really increase his strength. It's just a technique. It's not a form, it's a technique. Uh-huh, sure you are, Skies. Sure you were. Sure you were kidding. Sure you were. Uh-huh. Sure you were. Have I played Forsaken? No, I haven't played any of the Forsaken games. Sure you were, guys. I'm still fully believing that you were. Yeah. Yeah, let's not put too much faith in what Master Roshi see in potentials when it comes to female characters. Let's not trust that. The fact that the Saiyan females achieve the Super Saiyan form so freaking easily that the male character still baffles me because of how they handled it in Dragon Ball Super. Yeah, I know, the way they achieve Super Saiyan is kind of dumb. Both with Caulifla and Kale. Cabba's fine. Cabba's fine because he's different. He's a different one. The way that Caulifla and Kale learned it is stupid. What if Master Roshi regained his youth to overcome his limits? I'm not sure. I mean, it probably wouldn't even matter to Roshi either way. Probably wouldn't even matter to him. He'd probably still do the same thing he'll always do. Wouldn't even matter if he had his youth or not. He'll still do the same thing over and over and over again. So, I don't think it'll matter. He'll still do the same. Yes, that one I will actually agree that Cabba does have potential. Have I got bitten by a cockroach? No, I have not. I've not got bitten by a cockroach. What do I think about Master Roshi? with all the big muscles in Dragon Ball Super and the Tournament of Power? I've seen him with big muscles before. I've seen him in the original Dragon Ball. I've seen him in the, I don't think he showed his muscles. No. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. I've seen his muscles in the original Dragon Ball. I've seen his muscles in Dragon Ball Super. And I've also seen him in the Tournament of Power. So, I mean, again, I've seen it, but I don't know why I say again. But, I mean, I've seen Roshi with his big muscles. I mean, it kind of reminds me with, I mean, Master Roshi's ability reminds me of how All Might works. You know, All Might has his weaker state, and then when he enters his buff form, you know, he's powerful, he's strong. Roshi's probably almost like the same thing. He's got a buff form. Do I play some Elden Rings? No. I do not get in Elden Ring, because I do not like its fighting style. I do not like it. I'm not a fan of Elden Ring. I've seen way too much gameplay and way too much stuff to see that I will not enjoy it. I will not enjoy Elden Ring. Elden Ring is not my game. And it will not be my game for a long, long, long time. That's not my game. I can't get into Elden Ring. I can't. I refuse to get into it. Alright guys, I have like 9 more minutes to continue to stream. So if anybody's got any more questions they want to ask, I recommend you ask away now. Soul-like games are not for everyone. Yeah, they're not for me. What's my favorite Dragon Ball game? My favorite Dragon Ball game is Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. I like the game. I like that Dragon Ball game. When Ultra Instinct Goku popped up in 2018, was I hyped? I mean, I was kind of in the mid. Like, sure, I was excited for it, but then I was like, meh. Dragon Ball Super never really gave me much hype, except for when Super Saiyan God first came out. That one got me hyped. Everything else was just like, meh. Sure, it's cool, but at the end of the day, it's not really that cool. That kind of vibe. So, yeah. What is everyone's thought on Gotenks? He sucks. He's the worst fusion. He's the worst fusion to ever exist. You think humans definitely deserve a spotlight in Dragon Ball Super? Definitely indeed. I definitely think so. Welcome back, Edis, and yes, we're still on the questions, and yes, we are continuing to stream for the next, well, it's about to be 6 minutes. But yeah, I'm continuing with the last bit of questions before I end stream, and I don't know, kind of prep myself for tomorrow. If I could spar with anyone from the Super Saiyan, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Rooster, who would it be? I'm gonna be honest, I haven't seen Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Roaster in a while, so I don't even know what character is on there. I don't remember what's on there. I don't like Gotenks. I'm not really sure, no. I'm not sure. Yamcha could probably solo like maybe half of an Invisible. But I don't think all of them. I think like maybe some of them. Some of them Yamcha can probably beat. Maybe. I like Ultra Ego.
With it, you better pack up your bags and then get it. Cause if I fill up my mag, get to the blast at your back, it's gonna feel like a jack. Done bit it, everybody back up. We about to walk them down. Leave a mark at the top, then we trace around. Wanna be the talk that you yapping, they get really loud. But same talk with no hands, we don't make a sound. Same talk.
Definitely Tien. Tien would definitely win against Yamcha. Tien wins that, hands down.
You already know what this is. This, that. Same talk.
Welcome back, Pinky. We're just doing the last few minutes of questions, and then in 4 minutes, I'm going to end my stream for the day.
Smoking that pack, they be calling it saying a menace. You be talking a lot, big booty and John, next thing you'll be calling it Dennis. Get hit with a drop shot, smash from the back, and I'm serving you up like it's tennis. You don't mess with the prince, I'm the best in the world. You can look me up, find me in Guinness. Look at the way Saints walk. All of these haters are big on their tall. When it comes off a battle, then they try to flock and they testing my patience. But I'm not a dog, yeah, we're leaving them broken and beaten and dead. Aiming my Galaga straight for the heads, then I take low shorty, we up in your bed. Bedtime sparring should make it a mess. If you really want to party with
Well, I mean, I am. I am being open and interacting as the best way I can. Because talking to you all improves my social anxiety like a lot, and it helps me engage more with people, a whole lot more, and be able to interact and meet new people and get to see who they are and know who they are. So, if anything, I should thank you all for being amazing people. Y'all, like, continue to improve my social anxiety with people. To where I'm able to engage in conversations more with other people. And not be afraid to start up a conversation and all that. So honestly, all thanks goes to you all for helping me improve my social anxiety. We should do this question stream again sometime. Indeed, I'll definitely think of a day, probably, somewhere around that, but yeah. Rate Orange Piccolo from 1 to 10, 9 out of 10. If you got a PC and you would download mods on GTA 5 and turn 3 main characters into Dragon Ball characters. Interesting. Am I planning to do a video with Giblet? Yes, sometime in the future, when we get around to it. What would be my type of future relationship, if that makes sense? I have no idea. I've got no clue. Oh, yeah. I respectfully have no clue. I don't know. Not really sure, honestly.
With it, you better pack up your bags and then get it. Cause if I fill up my mag, get to the blast at your back, it's gonna feel like a jack. Done bit it, everybody back up. We about to walk them down. Leave a mark at the top, then we trace around.
Am I streaming tomorrow? I'm going to I'm going to attempt to stream tomorrow. I did say that if I don't get to it tomorrow, then I'll get to it this coming Monday has a makeup stream for not getting to it tomorrow. Giblet has a tail. It's hidden in his red coat. He has a tail. It's hidden underneath the red coat. Who wins Baby Trunks versus DBZ verse and DBS and DB verse? All those verses. If I could marry one female Dragon Ball character, who would it be? It's Android 21. And sadly, everyone, that's it for tonight. That officially ends our Q&A stream. Thank you to all of you for being amazing people, and I love answering all of your questions. You guys have been amazing with your questions. I appreciate you all for it. So anyway, actually no, Marilyn Bowman, what he showed was his schedule for his actual channel. On Monday, he's posting a video. His streams are still gonna happen every Wednesday and Saturday, and half of 2 weeks on Sunday. But yeah, I thank you all for such the amazing questions. You have all been really amazing, really awesome. I can't wait to do more of this. And I stated again, I will try to stream tomorrow, but if I don't get around to it, I will definitely get around to it Monday. Well, that's it for me, everyone. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out, my Slick Saiyans, and goodbye.